Good evening, everybody. We are continuing Decisive Campaigns, Ardennes Offensive, Wacht am Rhein scenario as the axis. So it was like a week ago when I started off this main scenario of the game. I have played one of those smaller scenarios since, but I haven't recorded that playthrough. I think it was Elsenborn scenario. But so yeah, I've already introduced the game. We know where we are. In the previous stream, I moved the units here in the south, across the river Rhein, I presume. We are now somewhere like in the half of the front line. So we are not even halfway through, actually. We have discovered that there are two enemy units. They are positioned in minor cities, but are these urban? I think they are like rural. But yeah, we still have Nebelwerfers and probably some artillery here to engage the enemy. Kampfgruppe von Kochenhausen. I think we could move these units. Here we have a bigger stack of units. So these orange lines, they are the highways or the main roads. So that's what we want to basically use. We of course need to push towards to the west as fast as possible. Like the time is in the essence, or of the essence. So that's why we should even consider pushing this unit. We should get some intel first. I think our guys will get shot no matter what they do. But I'm going to move them next here. Okay, so it's an artillery unit. Artillery battalion. We got a quite good recon. They have howitzers, jeeps, tractors. Maybe like a tank force, smaller mobile tank force would take them out. This movement is 80. How costly is it to attack? Is attacking actually more costly? We might not be able to reach that position. Anyways, let's take the tanks. Let's take a group movement and check what do we actually got here. We have some Panzerjägers. Those should be relatively useful. We have some anti-air. And we have mobile artillery too. I think I could maybe like to use these mobile artillery units against these northern enemy positions. Yeah. Yeah, there's just so few units, so their likelihood of hitting actually something is quite small. Would it make any sense to go towards the northern sector to secure crossing? Cover the left flank of these units that cross the highway here, take this mud road, or just utilize the highway up until this point. But of course some main force should probably go through this way, so we will get hit. So let's use still some ranged units. Oh, these guys can actually use ranged attack. That's interesting. But because it's artillery, it doesn't really make sense. We can use the mobile units. Okay. Or let's see the alternative. The alternative is this. With these guys. Okay, it's less effective. So let's just do it. We took out 2 howitzers, 10 men in the rear area, and a tractor. How much movement am I left with? 8. I should have enough movement. Regular attack. Yeah, we should push. Panzer force against some tanks. Let's go. These heavy pieces. They are a bit scary. They have 3. They have basically 3 howitzers that can still hurt me. And I still have unused Nebelwerfers here. I think we can take it without casualties. Let's go. Attackers out of AP. So we didn't have enough to actually take it. Not enough movement. So we are now looking down to this city. We have also gained some intel. The whole group would move there. We need the Werfers a bit forward. We still have so low intel on that. These we have really high intel. We could probably take them out even. Let's try. We got 2 howitzers. That's good. They can't do that effective battery fire anymore. 102. Where are these 307th guys? Are they here? Yeah, they're here. Okay. Ranged attack. Do it. No casualties. Do the range attack. Okay. I think they are out of action. I would really like to know if this unit is an anti-tank unit. That's why I'm going to send just this. I'm going to send this unit actually here, up here. Or am I going to send this guy? I think we want to take Hosingen. Oh, there is an enemy unit there. That's good to know. Do we have any artillery left? Yeah. Luckily we do. Not that effective though. Yeah, it's not going to be really effective. No matter what we do. I think this Panther force could secure this rogue bay. No casualties. Morale got a tiny hit. So it is an anti-tank unit. Something that I was afraid of. Do I have anything? Artillery regiment. Okay. Let's attack them. Nothing. Because the thing is, I don't want to get ambushed. Ranged attack with these two. Do it. Okay, we took 10 rear area guys away. Or we took them out. But that's it. None of the heavy guns could actually hit. It's too bad. Should I move this guy? 46. Okay, not really effective. I think I'm overusing my units. I should just let them rest. Like, that is the main scene that you can do. You just are too eager to move your units. Okay. We have to take these two central positions. Yeah, I think that this is a city. This is a proper city hex. Let's look at it. Like, it's minus 60% light urban, but this should be rural. Rural village, yes. We need to soften these positions up. We have quite high values. Attack values. I think there could be an enemy here, but we just have bad intel on this section of the front. That is also very likely. And here we have like the big guns. They could actually even attack. Doesn't seem that impactful. I think I'm going to go here to the woods. Then there are fields. They both have kind of bad vision to this field tile, so I'm going to push through here into either this light forest here or this light forest here. Okay. We managed to go through. We have now 60 and 66 recon points. This is a little bit stronger, but this is the rural. This is actually the city, so this is much more difficult to take. Rather than taking it, I would then circle it. This is something that we have to take and push through. However, this one is low priority. So this is apparently some kind of fortified. Obstruct 80. Zone of control penalty. It's just light forest, but if you look the hex art, it kind of indicates that there should be a fort. But how can I like see my defensive value or like let's compare obstruct 80. Yeah, and height 24. Okay, height 1. Yeah, it's elevated, but all of these are. This is height 2. I think I want to send these guys to the forest, and they can do some. Yeah, we got some recon. Okay, we got some fire drawn to our position, but we are gathering better and better intel. It is also a little bit unclear to me, is there any bonus on when you stack multiple artillery pieces together? Like, of course you just get a better offensive power, but is there any benefit in comparison to just running them separately? Cumulative modifier 71. Yeah, maybe I do something like this. Recon point 66. This is the unit size. Yeah, let's do it. Not mega impactful, but we scored some hits. That's the most important thing. Here are planes. We can move to the planes. Or we can try to go to the high ground and these guys go into this city position. We have no knowledge what is in here against us. Kampfgruppe Bayer. Let's hit this position. Unless we can do something. Recon in force. These forward units, they will just get really badly beaten. Like, they have a lot of AT guns, mortars, defensive, like a good defensive position. So no thank you. Let's just do it. Let's do a big concentration. A lot of trucks, 1 mortar, 1 bazooka, 40 veterans this time. Yeah, there's so few green units, so we managed to take their strength down quite significantly. Indirect fire bonus. If you have good line of sight by any unit on the target, you get the bonus. That's real nice. Artillery overstack modifier. Oh, there's saturation effect then. We need to gather intel on this position. That would require us go through these plains. Our knowledge on this position is still quite weak. How well can they see us? They can see quite well. This is a double elevated. Height level is 2, here it's 0, here is 1, here is 2. So yeah, that's an interesting position. They can look down on this whole valley. They have some line of sight here, much worse probably over here. So there appears to be an enemy unit in the light forest. That's interesting. We can't go that close, but we could go into this forest. Try to take gather some intel. What are we up against here? No, we still don't know enough. How about you go into this bombard position? Movement cost. Yeah, climbing is bad for movement. I would really want to know. What are we up against? Ranged attack. Ranged attack. Nah. Let's just do a bombardment over here. Sadly, we have so little intel. Like, what are the weather conditions right now here? Yeah, just by looking at these units, the weather seems to be rather okay. Visibility in the morning, overcast. Can we get so close to them with 400? 400 and something men. Yeah, with 600 men. Close. Yeah, I think we are going to just put the barrage over there and see what happens. We hit a truck. Maybe not the best use of artillery. I think I want to do something like that. Ooh, we got hit. No actual hits scored, though. And Hetzer was anti-tank weapon, so not really good for storming fixed positions. Maybe we just move over here. Now we have some line of sight to what is happening over here. Yeah, now in retrospect, the recon is really the king. With higher recon, the artillery could have done more damage over here. These guys have all fired. They have fired. Here we have some panzer grenadiers. We can do a group movement. Actually, the headquarters didn't need to move, but kind of accidentally moved it. What do we have here? We have infantry. Infantry also there. Okay, we have Jagdpanzer. This is also a good anti-tank. Armor to armor fighting vehicle. Not necessarily that good for fighting against fixed infantry positions. Some Sicherungsregiment here. Buck 37mm guns. Okay. I think we could be shelling that place. I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to move these buck guns over here. They are semi-blocked. Line of sight is not 100%, that's bad. Yeah, okay. So they are not really that effective and the enemy has still more stuff to hit us with. Whoa, we have Grille here. Infantry gun. So we would be attacking uphill if we go straight here. 56, 32. Just get in here. Okay, our recon is getting better and better. But we don't really have any more. We don't have artillery anymore. Yeah, the range of these guns is also too short. I think we just got to do it. $52, $31. So the one is not good enough. $18 movement points. Okay, these guys got hit. $32. How about these with infantry trucks? 67. 48. 60. 71. 48. We would have 3 units ready for an attack. I think these guys can just use what they got. I want those guys to be attacking. Is this now an over concentration of force? 4-1. Yeah, this is the best composition for the attack. I think we want to take it. Let's push it. All out attack. We have to push through this position. Yeah, we won. That was really cool. 3 mortars taken out. Of those 60mm mortars, 81mm mortars, we took 1 out. Also 50 veteran GIs, 10 green GIs. Yeah, really good result. Now the best thing would be that we would still have enough movement to like approach them again. Okay, and we cut off their retreat by putting this unit here, so they had to stop. They couldn't withdraw any further. We are only so movement restricted right now. That's maybe the only bad thing. They are now quite in the open. If we have some units that could do a ranged attack, it would be these guys. 37 to climb up, and then we would have 3 left for an attack. Or we can just do a ranged attack. Try to hit them with these mortars. We have 5 mortars. And how much are left? I think I'm happy with a ranged attack. Let's do it. Yeah, very effective. Because they are completely like out of organization. We see their readiness 26. Their experience is also going down. Morale is going down. Entrenchment, initial. Current is now better than the initial. I guess the mortar bombardment got them like dug down somehow. But they were completely in the open when we started that. This is only 38. We have mortars too. Let's hit them with mortars. We can see that we have this modifier, this insane modifier All estimated modifiers multiplied together is 783. How? I'm just trying to do the math. This is entrenchment bonus 40. Then we lose like -9, so it's like -30, plus 30. Then this 55, that's like 100. We have 130, 140, actually 190, 280. How does 280 transform into 783? I have no idea. And their defensive power is so minimal. Recon points, we dominate also in recon. Stack points, I don't actually know what it means. I would have to consult the manual. Oh, we took only one truck. And they are more duck down right now. The more that we attack, actually their entrenchment goes up. So I guess if so in that sense, okay, this is very interesting to know that if you have an enemy that you completely were able to push out from their position, and if you then attack them separately, they will duck down each time you attack them. So you should actually concentrate your attack. That is really important information. I didn't know that. It's just the only way to know those things is to play the game. And actually here we have like a similar situation. Now the enemy is much better, in a better defensive position. And we can't even do ranged attack with these guys. We have a strong unit in the city. Oh, we can actually do a ranged attack. I think we can then do another one. Now we have like encircled this unit, or this is the... there could be an enemy unit here. We don't know. They could be hiding here somewhere. But the front line, this dotted line around this unit, that's like the estimated front line. I'm going to hit this unit again, even though they are getting more and more entrenched. But I'm also thinking, do we really need to even... Well, they are actually sitting here in the middle of this main highway, so... But will they entrench anyways if I don't attack them? Because they will gain entrenchment points when the next turn begins. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna hit them. Now their entrenchment didn't go up anymore. It was 47 initially. It stayed 47. None of the stats really changed because we had so little movement points for those units that were attacking. Okay, let's move these tanks into this forest. It's like a road node here. Okay, we got spotted. And now we are stopped. Now we are stuck there. We couldn't get where we wanted. I think I want to put this unit here. Yeah, we got also hit, but no damage. Nothing serious. This is the graphical detail. I just like the textual better because I can easily see what happens to the units. And also I see the initial defender and the current values. Here you can't see, well, you see something like this, but I can't really interpret that. I need the textual cube for myself. I really like this key shortcut which allows you to see those multiple stacked units, because that's maybe the most difficult thing for me, to identify multiple units at the same time that are in the same tile, because these unit cards are so big, they take a lot of space. Like for instance, is there 3 or 4 units in here? I wouldn't see that without pressing the shortcut. Let's try to spread out a little bit. Now this tank unit, Panthers. I have actually no idea where would be the best place to put it. I hope they don't have. Well, I don't want to really go through this. What if these guys get spotted again and they're gonna hit them? But on the other hand, we should be driving constantly forward. So okay, maybe I put them here. Maybe we start focusing our attack to this position. Although, is it really necessary? I think this highway is much more important, because we can move much faster. This is only a dirt road, so we don't really need this position. So okay, in that sense we want to move here. I'm not going to move it through here, because these guys might get hit. On the air, we need that. We have a lot of high value assets in a really small area, so we need that anti-air to keep them in a good shape. And then we have some motorized. Here. Let's also stack it. And we could do a ranged attack. It's going to be a minor one, but why not? We hit a truck. Okay, so now we have gone through this 116th Panzer Division units. They have been moved. Just you can see how enormous this map is. So, okay. Do we still have some assets here that we haven't moved for some reason? Yes, we do. So this is actually the core headquarters unit. And they have also a Panzer Jägerabteilung here. I don't know what is it doing so far from the front lines. I think we want to send these guys here, because we are really in a stalemate position with these few units here. This guy in particular too. And all of these. I don't think the south went really well a week ago when I did those moves. A little bit improved with this situation here, but of course these are mobile units. We have much more options for movement. A little bit tempted to move this unit here, but to cut off the main main route, but could they hold in a firefight if these guys want to break out? They have 1 AT gun, 21 bazookas. But this is, yeah. They are now in light forest, hiding there. The enemy doesn't have a direct line of sight, but if they try to move through this, let's just put them. They are in combat mode, no ranged. Retreat mode. So I can't assign intercept fire. Unit is normally moved as tracked. Switch to march mode. Okay, if you really want to go like high distances, then you want to do the march mode, but all of these are like frontline units, so that's really a bad idea if you get ambushed. This is a smart place where they positioned this unit. It can oversee a lot of things. This infantry unit, I'm going to put it next to that. Okay, and it's a really strong regiment. They could have done a really nasty ambush here, we going through this highway and then getting attacked by those units. Is this was this like a fence that is going through this area? Or is this railway tracks? What are these? What is this symbol for this X? It just says that it's fields. Traffic points. Okay. Luckily we have some Nebelwerfers. I have to assume that there is an enemy unit here in Bly Alf. We just don't see it. Okay, we got some mortar fire, but we are in a city. Or in this rural town, it's easy to hide there. Okay. We have some arty here. Which one has a worse modifier? Equally bad, because this is light forest. But we have better recon on this position. Okay. The Nebelwerfers. You mean when the combat was happening? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably your question was related to that. I think it's a cool sound. Rockets flying. I don't know, do all rockets sound the same when they fly? Katyushas or something. Weren't they called like Stalin's orchestra or something like that? Let's try ranged attack to this position. It's a heavy forest. These are all heavy forest. This is light forest. Why are we even fighting in this sector? What is so important? Is it the fact that you can oversee these roads here? Why don't we just go around this? What's the point in like pushing through here? Or is it the supply lines? Well, supplies can flow through here. So I don't necessarily understand why are we concentrating so much forces against these heavily fortified positions. Yeah, it was organs, yeah. We have quite okay. Well, not really that okay. Recon is only 49. taking out enemy artillery, that's of course the main prize. They can respond though rather well, but we have better entrenchment. It gives us a better modifier. How about attacking these close units? Ooh, 732. Why do we get so massive again? Such a massive offensive power. Does it have to do with the fact that we are like so close to the enemy and they are providing some counter fire or something like that? And then they expose their positions. Well, this is anyway light forest. I'm going to bombard that. Yep, we took out 2 mortars, 2 trucks, and also this 1 truck with an MG. Then GIs. Yeah, it's always 2-to-1 odds against that artillery. Are they now better entrenched? I don't think so. I think they are already as entrenched as they could be, but let's see. I'm going to hit them again. Yeah, it's not that impactful anymore. The second attack. We took some bazookas out, but so I guess there is some point attacking, like as I already said. Do not attack one by one necessarily if you do an artillery attack on one tile. Do it all at once. And now I would like to attack this artillery itself. Okay, what are these? These give me 6-to-1 odds, 8-to-1 odds, 7-to-1 with these. Yeah, okay, let's take the enemy artillery out. Or first try to sneak in here to get some line of sight. Yeah, now we have a better recon. We're gonna be more successful. Nine to 1. Yeah, that's more like it. Then we get the indirect fire line of sight bonus because of that recon. Yeah, we took out 7 out of those 9 howitzers. So that was a really good. Like, what can they do anymore? They just have jeeps, tractors, and trucks. They are no longer really like an effective fighting unit. I could actually even engage them, I think. Instead of, yeah, I want to go here and do a regular attack. We are out of attacking power because we moved so much. We took 10, we lost 10. They still have like 10 people to operate those guns. Okay. So here is the Allied armor formations against Kampfgruppe Hansen. Yeah, we have to. This is actually an interesting thing. We would need units. Well, this is probably the best suited unit that I got. They have a good mixture of panzer grenadiers, half trucks. What are these? These are panthers. Panthers. And panzer force. Okay. Couple of Pumas. Only, well, three anti-tank guns, anti-tank pack guns, and then 5 Panzers. Here are some heavier guns. Yeah, the tanks are in the open. We have quite high recon on this particular unit. I don't think it's really smart to send anything else except maybe infantry. Infantry to these woods. Didn't really benefit us that much. The thing is that I don't want to send anything that could get hit. You know, like badly hit. So this is the naval warfare. Now we have, I don't know, do we have some observation on that? We sent that unit there to observe at least. And I was thinking this panzer artillery, that they would attack together. Let's do it. Like, of course, like those naval warfares, they are not really best suited against tanks. They are more against like infantry, because those are like rockets. We still did some damage though. M5 Stuart, M3. I have to actually even check like what kind of the M5 Stuart is this. M3 is this like a half truck. Okay. I think I want to do something like that. I sent the Jagdpanzer here. 11-1. 15-1. Do these guys have any pack guns? Yeah, they do. I think they should then join the attack. What was left of the enemy? GI veterans 20. None is alive anymore. I guess those are like repair or supply people, because the tanks are still alive, or there is some tanks that were left alive, but we managed to take most of them out. And now that they have like withdrawn, we could do an artillery strike there. Or do we have now? Yeah. Attack saturation. -1%. Okay. We don't have that good of a line of sight. Yeah, because the pack guns, I think they need themselves to have a good line of sight. Or would it be fixed if I just sent a infantry unit up here? Well, that doesn't actually have a complete line of sight. Yeah, the M5s are Stuarts. Yeah, I figured that out. Now these Woodmen could actually move a little bit. They could go up here even. Gather more intel. They have to do this little bit dangerous crossing, but... Ooh, they were greeted by mortar fire. Nothing serious. Everything is fine. But okay, we got the knowledge of this unit. That's good. Good to know. We have some... Yeah, these are the Sturmabteilung, Brumbars, Sturmpanzers. Really interesting unit. Didn't really know that it even existed before this game came out. So it's okay, it's somehow developed by Skoda. Arrived in central Russia to prepare for Unternehmen Citadel. So I guess I would use these really to take enemy strong points. Fire support, especially in urban areas, yeah. I think that sounds reasonable. It's really good that they put these like descriptives on these tanks. I like the visuals, and you can just click them and get the info. What is this tank about? I don't even have to like know all these statistics. That just tells like that you can handle these kinds of games without actually knowing everything that happens in the background. Can they still put up a fight? If I sent my maybe one more like artillery barrage on this unit, and then after the artillery we sent the Panthers. These guys could even close the distance and go directly in front. Yeah. Okay. This seems like those are actually rather good odds. I like it. Maybe I decide to do it like this. We have quite a few attack points, so there's going to be only just a few rounds of attacks. How about this, if this is a ranged attack? Eight to 1 regular ranged. Yeah, the Brumbars in Stalingrad. I can imagine that. Let's do it ranged. Just to pick them out without any own exposure. Trucks don't really matter. Stuarts, half trucks, Greyhounds, Scott. And now we can send the Panther unit. Although I'm also tempted, or at least like entertained with the idea that the Panthers don't engage this unit at all, but we just try to completely like overrun this. However, I don't want to draw any fire from this Lanzerath city position. Like if I move the Panzers here, my idea was that Panzers here could like then engage the enemy if they try to withdraw. They could have some line of sight. Also, what I'm looking at is this position here. We would have the uphill advantage of taking the enemy down. Right now, this is probably the most dangerous enemy unit here. Like these tanks I can handle if I have the proper equipment against them, but this is a problem for our half trucks and tanks. This is actually not that bad of an idea, sending the infantry up there. Sending the infantry up there, and maybe we could then ask... Yeah, we can then ask an artillery barrage. Nobody got hurt. That's the most important thing. We have very high recon. Let's put both of these. Yeah, it's okay. 4 are left. They did their job. Stuk 3s. So it's basically an infantry support vehicle. I remember seeing a video from the World War II channel on YouTube, like Indy Nidell, the guy. They had a video about the German Sturm tactics, taking those Soviet city positions and fortified positions, and Stuks were used especially so that they like take in the enemy fire from machine gun nests and so on, and then they just like support the infantry that way, draw the enemy fire towards them, expose the enemy positions, and then take them out. So I wouldn't necessarily use Stuks against Greyhounds and other M5 Stuarts. I would like to have... Yeah, here I have some anti-tank units. But before I send those anti-tank units, I would like to take out... These are Panzer Grenadiers, okay. We have Grille. Is Grille better used like ranged attack wise? Yeah, it's just spare tanks, really. Okay. Yeah, the group Hansen, they have Panthers and Panzer Force. I think the Panzer 4 is just like a standard main battle tank. Like all around tank. Ooh, 83 movement. Only 34 movement to this position, but it's no. Both of these can then draw fire on it. This can do only like this. I would use this unit, but they could maybe. They don't have maybe enough movement points left. So I maybe have to use the Panzers. 23 Tigers. Seems like an overkill to this task, but okay. Oh, there's enemy anti-tank here. Well, I'm going to... 11.9k. 11.9k offensive power. This is such an overkill. I don't think I should be doing that. Yeah, I have those. Yeah, I have this like Tiger Abteilung. Oof. Tiger Abteilung. Then I have those Panthers here. Like such a massive concentration of force. Cumulative. Oh, these guys need. Oh, is it the flak that would require? They still. No, this is the rough estimate of the offensive value of the forces. -100, -100. Do they do any damage? I'm just worried. Because there is typically those two numbers, you know. Now there's only like one number. I just need to solve this. The best way to take out these tanks first. And I would also want to reserve artillery for these. And also for this guy. This is fields. Can we hide in the fields? No, I think we have to do an artillery barrage on this city. Like if I send my tanks over here, I don't want them to die. Then my infantry can't reach. Okay, let's use maybe an overkill, but let's do it. We took out most of their anti-tank guns. I think we are kind of safe now. We still have some movement. I'm just going to risk it and use them to attack the enemy. Yeah, they managed to win the battle. There is nothing left. Only mortars and bazookas. Okay. And the mortars and bazookas, they are now withdrawn over here. Okay. And this is somehow weird that we had the knowledge of this unit, we bombarded it, and now we don't know anymore. It's kind of weird. Like, why does that happen? We took some stuff out of it, we got some verified hits, but then like we no longer know anything. What I would now like to do is yeah, this flak 88mm guns. Even though this is like officially flak, we know that these 88mm guns, these were These were good in anti-tank role too. Could be used with great as an anti-tank weapon. Yeah. Dual role. I would like them to be like somewhere here. But before that I would like to take this city position with tigers and also some infantry support. Right now this is such a mess. I have so many units here I would like to have. So I have actually Panthers here ready. Pioneers. Yeah. Thanks, Commando. Have a good night. So I think I've reached the decision. I want to use these Panthers. Panthers. I also have Panthers here, right? I moved, or did I moved them already from, okay. So let's take the Panthers out first. Or we do an artillery strike on this guy. Just to keep them busy. Yeah, keep them busy. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and there is actually no line of sight even that far. 43, 58. And now the flak guns. Oh, we lost one. Oh, where? Let's take the city. We lost 2 Panthers. That was a misjudgment from my... Yeah, they still had some AT guns. I should have just... Well, now I'm going there and I'm pushing again. Ranged attack. Yeah. There is one bazooka man here. And one mortar. Okay. Okay, we have nobody to do an artillery attack on that one. That's a shame, because that's a unit that we want to take out. Light forest, heavy forest, heavy forest. Yeah, just take this guy out. Yeah, that's good. All out attack. That was worth it. There is one tractor left. Movement cost is 0 to this new position. Well, this is not really optimal. Being exposed in this alley like this. What I want to do, I think, is I'm going to do a mortar attack. No real effect. Yeah, I could do ranged with these, just to take those guys out. Bazooka, there is one mortar left. Like, they get recon. That's the main thing, that, okay, they have one team here, maybe they have a radio, they team it to their, like, they expose our positions. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. Nothing else really. Ooh. We took some intercept fire there. Didn't expect that one. That was like first intercept fire that didn't really hurt us. So they have some anti-tank here. Yeah. That's not great. Destroy the goddamn mortar. Ranged attack. No return fire expected. We can do serious damage to these guys. Well, let's give it a try then. Maybe we do some damage. Okay, it's drop, massive drop. There was some good firing. Important enemy targets taken out. Stuarts and Greyhounds. Fallschirmjägeris. Go up there. Now we have really good knowledge on these positions. Who can do the most damage? These guys. That's a good attack. Let's do it. Yeah, it's the trucks that take most of the hits. That seems to be the case. Where are my Panzerjägers when I would need them? I have Grenadiers. This is my Panzerjägers. Okay. Let's put them here. And the group Hansen. Maybe one more softening attack. No return fire if we fight actually like this. 2-to-1 odds. If we do ranged attack. It could end up hurting them. We get some stacking bonuses. Okay. Let's attack with these two guys. We lost more than we gained. One Stuart left was taken out. Do we have still some big guns left? Seven. I can always take Kampfgruppe Knittel. We get a little bit negatives because we are overstacked. How about with the Stugs then? 7-to-1. Hansen. 6-to-1. Just break the enemy. I wouldn't send Stugs against this kind of enemy. So yeah. Do it. Attacker won. Good job. No return fire expected. Where is the panzer artillery, guys? $180. Well, this is going to be such a short attack. And they will then know our position. They will know that we have these kinds of units here. That's all not that great. Well, it's not going according to plan. I think I could give one round of fire here. Okay. And again we lost flak. That's my bad. I think I'm going to stop it right now to this position because I'm getting tired and my moves are not really making any more that much sense, so I think it's a good spot to stop the stream. But thanks people for following, and I might start uploading these videos on YouTube too. But for now they will be just on Twitch. But anyways, thank you for following and see you later.